Septuagint, Genesis 1, 26 and 27. Kai epen hatheos poiesomen, anthropon, kat ekona hemeteron, kai kath ha moiosin, kai archetosan, ton ichthuon tes thalases, kai ton petenon, tu uranu, kai ton ktenon, kai passes tes ges, kai ponton ton herpeton, ton herponton epi tes ges. Kai epoiesen hatheos ton anthropon, kat ekana theu, epoiesen auton, arsen kai thelu epoiesen autus. And God said. Verb, subject, and then object. We've seen this pattern. Epen is the aorist indicative, third singular, active. From the verb lego, it is a second aorist, third principal part. And God said, poiesomen. Notice how it's capitalized, meaning the introduction of a quotation. That's an editorial convention. Poiesomen is the first plural, aorist, subjunctive, and active. This is an independent subjunctive. It is what is called by the grammarians a hortatory subjunctive, that is, giving oneself a command. Here in the plural, let us make man, anthropon. The object of poiesomen is anthropon, masculine, singular, and accusative. This is the generic term, which means men and women alike. Let us make man, kat ekana, according to the image, that is, our image, hemeteron. Ekana is a third declension noun. It is feminine, singular, and accusative, and modified by the feminine, singular, accusative adjective, hemeteron. Kata here shows correspondence or distribution. Let us make man according to our image, and kath hamoiosin, according to our likeness, hamoiosin. Kath here is, of course, kata, but two things have occurred. First of all, the alpha has dropped off by elision because the following word begins with a vowel. And secondly, because the following word, hamoiosin, has an aspiration, then this breathing has combined with the dental, the tau, to yield a theta. This process is called crasis, which means mixing. And this process of crasis is always indicated by a little mark which looks like an apostrophe and is called a coronus, which means a stitch or a hook. And this is how the two words are stitched together. So let us make man according to our image and according to our likeness, kai archetosan, and let them rule. Archetosan is a third plural, aorist, imperative, and it is active. Let them rule, ton ichthuon, over the fish. This verb archo takes a genitive because it is an intransitive verb. The exercise of rule is not the same sort of relationship as a verb taking a direct object, and thus it can't be accusative, but rather genitive. Ton ichthuon is genitive plural, over the fish of the sea, and ton petenon, over the birds of the heaven, tu uranu, and over the flocks or the herds, ton ktenon, remember that's neuter, kai passes tes ges, and over all the earth, and ponton ton herpeton, over all the creeping things, ponton ton herpeton, the ones which creep, ton herponton, this is a participle, present active participle, the ones which creep upon the earth, epi tes ges, and that's the end of the quotation. So the number of objects, so to speak, understand they're not direct objects, of archetosan are ton ichthuon, that's the first one, ton petenon, that's the second, ton ktenon, that's the third, passes tes ges, that's the fourth, and ponton ton herpeton, that's the fifth. So God said, let us make poiesomen, first plural, and so then in 27, and he made, did God, epoiesen hatheos, and this is third singular. He made man, according to the image of God, theu, masculine, singular, and genitive. Over the image, according to the image of God, he made, epoiesen, him, auton, the antecedent of which is ton anthropon, of course. Male, arsen, and female, thelu, he made them. Autus is masculine, plural, and accusative because its referent is arsen and thelu, which is plural, a compound complement, you might say.